Apprenticeships have changed quite a lot over the years. You know, businesses get quite confused by what they have to pay them, you know, how the contracts have to look, who can be an apprentice, that sort of thing.
It's not just the trades, you know, your plumbers, electricians, etc. You know, you've got customer service.
I've actually worked with a chain of estate agents with a large number of outlets, and they took on 15 apprentices in the end. I mean, we worked through the different options available to them for the training and how to grow the business and take on more staff. And it just so happened that apprenticeships was the best way for them to do it.
You not only get to mould the person into the worker you want them to be, but they're getting the cutting edge of the technology and the information coming out of the provider, you know, and out of the education system.
Well, it's two different styles of learning as well. I mean, you've got classroom-based learning, which might provide the technical background to what you're trying to do, but you've also got that aspect of learning on the job from someone who's actually probably been doing it for 10 or 15 years.
I was working with a large company in East Devon recently, and because they were all sort of frontline service staff, they didn't feel they were able to lose them all to college, but because they had a big enough cohort there, the college was willing to send the lecturer in to actually do some of the training for them.
Nowadays as well, weren't they? You know, it's not the old style of where you have to come to us. The providers know that the marketplace has changed and they've got to be flexible enough to meet that need, haven't they? And also it's using the National Apprenticeship Service, isn't it? You know, that's been recently brought in to help them actually promote those places.
A lot of people don't realise that an apprentice is actually taken on as a member of staff. So they're subject to the same terms and conditions as a normal contracted member of staff. They don't realise that there is a minimum wage you have to pay them as well. And that's something we can advise on.
Exactly, you know, they've just got to give us a call and ask the question. We can tell them the most up-to-date information about it.
You know, if they haven't got the time to talk about it on the phone, we can just email a fact sheet over. They can read it in their own time and then come back to us when they've made a decision about whether it's going to fit in their business.
I saw a company the other day, a little one-man band, who was struggling because he was doing it all himself and he was finding there just weren't enough hours in the day, and he was on the verge of giving up. And I said to him, "Are you aware of the apprenticeship scheme?" And he wasn't. And it was like a light going on. So I talked him through the process, how we could help find one, what they'd need to do, and he was totally blown away.
Makes the job worthwhile when you come
It
across it
does,
as well,
it's very rewarding.